Greetings, collective. Tarot from the Divine here with a message for the collective. Okay, that one just went flying out. To see what's going on in the energy. And the first one we have is message. What else, Spirit? Haven't even gotten to say hello. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. It really does mean a lot. It helps the channel and the almighty algorithm. And, you know, it helps if you share it too, so that other people can see and maybe these messages apply to them. I'd like to get in a prayer real quick. Most High Guardian Angels, Ancestors, and Spirit Guides, I thank you for all you do, watching over myself and all present, presenting me with messages of truth and giving me the clarity to interpret them. As I deliver your messages, please block any negative influences directed at myself or the collective and return to sender with immediate karmic backfire. Thank you. All right. What else, Spirit? We've got message. Okay. That's the one Spirit wanted to get out. So now we have community. We have courtship. We have privileged lady. And expectation. All right. So what about this message, Spirit? Make sure they're right side up, yeah. What about this message? Okay, we've got an Ace of Cups. So, there could be a new love coming in, a new emotional contact of some sort, a new beginning. What else, Spirit? That could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's about emotions, relationships, and spiritual matters. Okay, that's too many. Okay. We've got the Chariot, which is progress and determination. It's movement. Could be law enforcement or it could be travel. I don't really see the law enforcement yet, so we're going to go with travel and movement and motion. We have the Six of Cups, and that is good things from the past are coming. Nostalgia, you know, just remembering fondly the past. So this could be someone from your past. The Ace of Cups could be someone from your past coming back into your life. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is options. It could also be illusions. So, you know, you might want to be cautious with this person coming back into your life. I mean, are they casting illusions? Or do you have other options? Are they giving you options? Are they giving you ultimatums, maybe? What else, Spirit? Is there anything else on this message? But what I'm getting is it's someone from your past is coming in, wanting things to go back to the way they were, possibly. So what about this community, Spirit? Okay. community. These are new cards, so okay, there we go. So we have the Two of Wands, which choices and decisions, new opportunities possibly, and experiences. So there's someone in the community that could be offering a new experience. The Lovers is perfect harmony and choices. So there's a lot of choices in here. There's the Seven of Cups, which is about decisions. There's the Two of Wands, which is decisions about a partnership or something in the community type of a partnership. So you're being faced with a decision about an Ace of Cups coming back into your life. So that could be a past partner. And then you're being faced with decisions from the community about possibly, I don't know if it's going to be, you've got the Lovers. That's perfect harmony, love, but it's also decisions about your love. So I'm not sure. Tell me more about this, Spirit. I mean, they're just being faced with a lot of decisions. Maybe something happened in the past and you have to decide if it's worth it to go back. We've got the Three of Wands. Okay, this is telling you to shift your focus to see the big picture. And there could be something new on the horizon. So you've got something coming in from your past, but this is saying that there could be something new. It's growth. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's teamwork. So it could be related to a job. Because this is goals and creativity and passions. So you have the King of Swords. Now this could be something new on the horizons, and this person is possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could be, very intellectual, analytical. They're a clear communicator. They're fearless and they're wise. And it's your thoughts, communications, and logic. So, they'll be able to communicate. They're a good communicator. Okay, anything else on this community? Okay, what about this courtship? I mean, we have the Lovers under the community. We have the Ace of Cups. So we have the Four of Swords under courtship. So you're resting and relaxing to see what happens. You're just kind of sitting back and seeing what's going to go on. What else about this courtship, Spirit? Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles, which says diligence will pay off, great time for teamwork, and broadening horizons. So with this courtship, now the courtship could be it could be an actual romance as depicted in this card, or it could be, a job courtship. Maybe something, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it is about material possessions. So it could be about money, it could be your career, it could be your health. So just keep being diligent. And I'm getting that it could be a different, a new position with a, relation to your career. And, maybe you're in talks or negotiations, which would be considered a courtship. They're courting you or you're courting them to either hire you or you're trying to get them to hire you. That's too many cards, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands, which goals, creativity, and passions could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And a knight is a younger energy. They act almost like a teenager, and they're spontaneous and impulsive. They can get easily bored, but they're very gallant. When they step up, they step up, but they need to be entertained. What else, Spirit? Okay. And then we have, okay, we've got a couple of kings coming in here too. So, yeah, you are being courted by, you've got some different people here. And the Swans is your goals, creativity, and passions. And so is the King of Wands. So you've got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So this could be, a junior executive, and this could be an older executive, just as example. And this one has a lot of experience. They're a natural role model. They're a ruler, so they're like, a manager or owner or something like that. And they are interested in results. So, if they're coming on board to talk to you, to court you over a potential job, then, um, you know, they know what they're talking about. We also have a King of Cups here, which is your emotions and your relationships. Now, this could be someone else. So you could be having a King of Wands come to you about your career, and you could be having a King of Cups come to you about your emotional life, your love life, your personal life. Um, and this person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they're going to be very charismatic. They're going to have self-discipline, and they're going to be wise and sensitive. And so, yeah, you've got a lot of choices coming up here. It says right in these two rows that you've got decisions to make, and this courtship is showing you who's coming forward. So you've got a knight and two kings. And the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands are possibly from the same place. So maybe you've talked to the knight, and if it's an interview process or something, so you've moved forward to the king, and then you've got the King of Cups who is interested in an emotional relationship. Okay, what about this privileged lady, Spirit? What about this privileged lady? All right. We've got the Eight of Swords. So this privileged lady may be feeling trapped, unable to see clearly, feeling vulnerable. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're feeling trapped, at least in their own mind. They're not sure who this is. Who's this privileged lady in relation to this whole thing? Could be you feeling trapped because you've got all these decisions to make. But realistically, you should look at it as freedom because you have all these decisions to make. So you can, choose how you want things to go. What about this privileged lady? Who is she? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone... now, the privileged lady can be male or female, and so can the Knight of Pentacles. Male or female, doesn't matter. Switch the gender roles as you need to. But this is someone who is about rewards and possessions. They set goals. They're very materialist. Their material possessions and money are important in a career. And they're a younger energy. So they're, again, the Knights are like a teenager type energy. So, they're a little immature. So you may be feeling like, or this person may be feeling like they're too young, or their emotional maturity isn't quite up there, and so they're having a hard time making these decisions. What else about this, Spirit? I mean, you're being offered all these options, so apparently other people see in you something that you maybe don't see in yourself. Maybe you don't feel, maybe you do have this experience and you have what you need, but you don't feel like you do, maybe you're feeling a little inexperienced, or you don't feel like you're, qualified. But obviously they see that you are. Otherwise they wouldn't be courting you. What else about this privileged lady, Spirit? And this Knight of Pentacles. Bringing, messages of money. Okay, we've got a Ten of Wands. So you may be feeling like you're taking on too much responsibility, and it may feel like a burden. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you may feel like you have too many irons in the fire, with being courted, in an emotional relationship plus your work relationship. You can feel a little bit trapped, and you can feel a little bit unsure. That's certainly understandable. But don't run away from it. Follow through and see what happens. Hang on, I lost a card. All right, so yeah, we've got the World. So whatever it is going to come to a successful completion. And we've got um, Four of Wands on the bottom, which is a happy home. So, you're going to make the right decision. You just need to trust in yourself. And that's what I feel that Eight of Swords was. You don't have the self-confidence. You may not um trust your abilities. We'll get it. What about this expectation, Spirit? Okay. We've got the Hermit. You want to run and hide. Um, you've got soul searching to do. Um, you've got to analyze, and you need to be by yourself in order to do this. So people need to leave you alone for a little bit. They need to give you some time so that you can think about it, but don't take too long. You can analyze something to death and then your opportunity passes by. So don't let your opportunities pass by while you're trying to figure out what to do, because people are expecting you to make a decision. What else, Spirit? All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, you're going to earn your success. You're going to maintain your good relationships. People are going to like you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, don't have to be. So if you figure out which job you want, you're going to get a Ten of Pentacles out of it. So, and maybe that's what's got you feeling trapped, is you don't know which decision to make. And I can't tell you, but if you've got a Knight of Wands and then a King of Wands, you've got a second interview and it's like with the owner or the top person. They're very interested in you and they'll probably pay you very well. Now that's just me. I don't know anything about your situation. And only take it if it resonates. Don't try to make it fit. But you're being faced with a lot of decisions and you have to weigh them out, which is why you want to go into hermit mode, because you have to weigh out not only the career part of it, but this emotional relationship part of it too, to make sure that they will both work together and not drive you absolutely bonkers. What else, Spirit? Anything else on this expectation? We've got Judgment. So you're examining your choices. Judgment also talks about second chances. So to me, the second chances is the Ace of Cups back here, which is coming in from your past. And so you have to decide if first of all, if you're going to give them a second chance. Second of all, is the emotional relationship going to work with your career decision? And is your career decision going to work with your emotional relationship decision? And, how will they work together? And is it worth it for you to have both, or are you going to have to choose between them? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, Okay, we've got the Hierophant, which is learning, and on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is stability, security, and holding on to what is yours. So you're trying to maintain your stability and security, and you don't want to lose anything by making the wrong decision. And then with the Hierophant, it's, wisdom and prophecy. Um, there could be, it has marriage in here. And with the courtship, it could be, you know, an intense relationship. So somebody may be coming back and saying, now I want to marry you. So, you've got those decisions to make. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, we've got the Five of Wands, which, yeah, there's a little bit of chaos going on right now. There could be some conflict, or at least in your mind. You've got some chaos going on up there. And so that's why you're going into the hermit mode, to try and still everything and get what decisions you need to make made. Okay, let's see if we can get any more insight. Just draw a couple for each line. What about this message? And the past person coming back and decisions that need to be made. What about that, Spirit? God, they're slippery. Just want to go everywhere. Okay. Okay, emotional intelligence. So yeah, use your emotional intelligence. Don't just think with your head, although you do need to use rationalization and all of that. But go with your emotional intelligence, your gut feeling. What is your gut telling you? Anything else on that one, Spirit? Okay, falling apart and falling into pieces. So you may feel like everything's falling apart or falling into pieces because you're having all of these choices, or you're trying to keep it from falling apart. Okay, what about this community? Fulfilling a fantasy. Okay, that came before I asked the question. So someone's could be this past person is trying to fulfill their fantasy. Okay, so just be careful, be aware of, what are their motives? What about this community, Spirit? Okay. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. So someone in the community is enjoying watching this. And that's okay. I mean, but there's gossip going around. What's this gossip? Okay, the police could get involved somehow. And back here I did see something about law enforcement. What was that? Was that the Chariot? Yes, the Chariot. So something about the police. So this person, I don't really want to say it, but okay, Spirit says, yes, say it. So this person could be involved somehow in a legal situation, and they think that possibly by marrying you, they are going to get out of the legal situation. I don't know if it's an immigration deal. I don't know if they think that by getting married, they're going to be able to avoid some kind of a court situation or something, but somehow the police are involved in this. And I'm not getting it from the cards are all falling out. Hang on. I'm not getting it from the career side. I'm only getting it on the emotional relationship side. So what about this courtship? So yeah, somebody's got their popcorn and they're watching the drama. I tried to flip out here in their feels. Okay, let's see if it comes back out. What about this courtship? Okay. Running away. So someone in this courtship, yeah, they're trying to run away from something. Over here, the what is it? The King of Cups is trying to run away from something. So you need to figure out what it is that they're running away from. And they want it to be a love story. So they're trying to make it all romantic. They want to fulfill a fantasy. And they're running away from something else to create a love story with you. You know, once upon a time, you know, they want a happily ever after with you. What about this privileged lady? Okay, putting on a show. So we've got the World, got the Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this Knight of Pentacles is coming through. And you're feeling trapped. This may be you, collective. You may feel like you're putting on a show, or you're having to put on a show to get all of this to work. And I'm here to tell you, don't put on too much of a show. I mean, be authentic. Because that's what these people are wanting, is authenticity. They don't want you to fill them full of a bunch of hot air and not be able to follow through. And then you're going to put yourself in a worse predicament. Okay? And somebody already knows the tea. Okay? So somebody knows if you're putting on a show or not. So, you know, be authentic. You don't have to put on a show. You have to put on a little bit of a show. You have to be able to show them what you can do, but don't exaggerate what you can do. Just be authentic. You know, there's always a learning curve in every job. There's always training involved. You know, you can't step in knowing everything. They're looking for the skills that you do have, and the goals that you possess, and if you are a good fit for their company. So, don't change yourself to fit in. It's the worst thing you can do. Okay, what about this expectation, Spirit? Okay, keeping a promise. So, yeah, like I was saying, they're expecting you to keep a promise. If you accept their offer, then you're going to have to keep your promise. So, that's something to consider. Are you going to be able to keep your promise if you accept them and this new relationship? What else, Spirit? Doing drugs. Someone could be doing drugs? Huh. So that could be the conflict. I said the conflict was in your mind. But this person in the past could be coming to you wanting to fulfill a fantasy love story, get married to you, and then the police are going to come and get them for doing drugs. I mean, that's only take it if it resonates. That's just a scenario, but what else, Spirit? Unless you're the one doing drugs and then, the police come and get you, and then all of this is going to fall apart. And that's the falling to pieces. So, only take it as it resonates. And the story that I'm giving you is, the most likely scenario, but, there's a lot of people in the collective. And not everything in the whole reading is going to apply to everyone. So just take only what resonates and leave the rest. Anything else, Spirit? Trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. So that's part of what you've got to go into hermit mode for and decide what stays, what goes, emotionally, mentally, physically, career-wise. I mean, you've got some big decisions here. So, of course, there's going to be stuff that you're going to have to decide to get rid of, give up, all of that. So, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time to spend with me. And I want to thank you again for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes, all the energetic support, any financial support, donations. The links will be down below in the description box. Greatly appreciated. And hit that notification bell on the way out. And until next time, have a great day.